Hello everyone, thank you for joining and thank you for all the subscriptions that you're leaving and for the follows that you're leaving. Appreciate it. It really helps my learning. It really helps my journey. Keep this thing going. All right, so going forward, what are we doing? We are learning Houdini for games as we are attending DoubleJump's Academy's Houdini for Games in Unreal's workshop. We are currently still in week 3, even though we are in week 4 because we got stuck with a couple of stuff. Like yesterday we were fixing a lot of things, but today we will push through and hopefully get this thing working. All right, so let's keep it going. So far the Unreal file is working. There's a lot of instructions happening, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. You see if I smash this thing in here. Also, I got to know finally why we're crashing so much into Unreal. The reason for that is definitely the scatter amount. The more the scatter, the higher the scatter amount, the more problems you will be facing. Just in order to see here, I'm gonna hide that cube, and I would like to give this destruction here. First, we need a Houdini session. Is Houdini on? Yes, Houdini is on. Let's get a Houdini session. So let's create a session here. It will load for a couple of I don't know, couple of seconds, and we have ourselves a connection. Good. Now if we go on this HTA, as we can see here, as marketed here, we will, I don't know if you all can see this, but so basically what I will do is go back into this scene. All right, so we chose the HTA from here, and now what we will do is basically add some nice scattering on this thing. So detail fracture, we will enable that, let it load. That's also one secret to keep it steady and not break all the time, not crash all the time. We need to keep this thing into, we need to let it cook, right? Let the thing cook, let it take its time. No rush, because I think if you basically rush it, it would crash and it would create 2 Houdini files. So especially the Boolean fractures that we're creating, they're not dangerous, but they're like, they take a little time. So do each parameter on its own to basically avoid any troubles here. So remeasure, that is a good size. I think we always crash it when we played with those all at once. So what we will do now is basically hide the amplitude here to 0.8, let it cook, give it its time. It deserves some time to make it work fully. Okay, let's see. Let's keep this running. Let's keep this going, baby. Here we go. All right, we'll wait for it. We will definitely wait for it. And then, all right, so it seems like it had cooked. That cooked very fast. Let's play with the noise texture, make it a bit smaller with 2.5. Let it cook. No problem. We will wait for it. Hopefully we work like this today. So it's okay to wait like 5 minutes longer than to have to work on the whole project again. So the remeasure, I feel like we could go with something smaller. So also 0.25, that should help. All right, we'll wait for it. All right, so cool. We have that working. Let's basically... All right, now let's destruct this thing. Let's hit on play. It should stay. Oh, why is it staying though? I mean, we rebaked it, but I think it's the scatter. I think I'm not sure. Let's see. I think the rebuild is the one that destruct everything. Look at that thing. Yeah, it definitely lost its collision. And mass. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna redo that. So let's stop it. We're gonna redo that right now, live. Okay, so let's take that thing and basically, all right, so we need to hide this thing first of all, because I don't want to see the actual mesh. I just want to keep working on our statue, which is right there. All right, so if I click on this and I go up, I take our settings here, we see that they got restarted. So I was in the correct way, basically convex, save, and let's hit on play, and now it should crash immediately. But now at least we have this nice realistic fracture that is a bit more detailed than before. It was before like pretty scattered and it was pretty normal looking, but now this is pretty nice, looking pretty well. So let's stop it, and what we'll do is anchor those fractures. So let's do that right now. Let's anchor those fractures. Let's go into the child and hit on here and do fracture, as you can see, and click here. any of those fractures should do the job. So go here and anchor, and yes, this should now allow it to stay in place, hopefully. So let's go in selection mode again, hit on play. All right, we got some nice results. Let's go here, and now let's start destructing this thing. Wait for everyone. Zoop. Boosh. Cool, that is pretty nice. Yeah, I really like those pieces. I like the material that we are applying here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's it. We got it working with some detailed fractures. That's amazing. Now, how the hell can we make it work with the first-person shooter gun? All right, so we're gonna go today and learn about that. Let me show you what I mean, actually. If I go here and I say selected viewport instead of simulation, now we are in a first-person shooter game, right? We have our hands, our jumps, just pretty normal stuff. And then if I take the gun and I shoot that stuff, you see it's reacting to the gun bullets. But we want the bullets to actually affect the collision. As we can see, it's not working. And today, we will make that thing work, hopefully today. Okay, cool. Thank you for following my frame. Appreciate it. So yeah, we gotta make this thing work today, and let's make it work, baby. All right, so blueprints. Never worked with them before, so they're gonna be quite interesting. So let's stop the playing of the game, and yeah, let's make blueprints work. Okay, good. How to do that? First, we need to watch the tutorials in order to get there. All right, so first, let's go beneath here, and I'll be watching some tutorials. So I will pause the recording, as always. So basically, what I was trying to explain is that we need to get used to the workflow, and I was muted again, by the way, the mic was muted, so fine. So you go to first person, blueprints, and then you go to the blueprint, double click on that. It will take you into another tab, just like any other workflow in Unreal. Then I was browsing around just to see the commentary. This input action has pressed trigger, so it only fires once. So we need to change that so it fires all the time. Then we have, yeah, like this play firing sound. We will delete that pretty much because it's so loud. Yeah, and there's other stuff attached. The skeletal component to the first player arm. Yeah, so this attaches things together. We will check the whole thing later. For now, I'll just gonna follow the course and go step by step. And I apologize for muting the mic. I'll be right back. We test. All right. So in the beginning, we need to basically do things on the go, and we won't be able to basically recover a lot of information from the workshop. So like when you start with something, you don't know what's happening. You need to basically just follow along blindly, but try to understand as much as you can. So far we added a set timer by event. So right click, right, and then go set timer by event, and this should now give us this blueprint or this node, which says set a timer to execute delegate. Setting an existing timer will reset that timer with updated parameters. Target is Kismet system library. I guess this sets a timer by event. All right, so like what he does next is basically he adds a mouse button, left mouse button, sorry, which should allow a triggering when it's pressed or when it's released, for example. So it says events for when the left mouse button key is pressed or released. So if I hook that pressed now into here, this will be triggered, and then we can have an event happening. And we see how we can hook those things later. You see, everything is new here. No introduction into the thing. Just we jumped right into it. That's how I like to learn most of the stuff anyway. Just jump into it, try to understand it, and then go back to the basics. That's how it works for me. It works different for you. Amazing. Okay, so let's go back. So let's see. Basically, we have added the event fire, which should fire. No, wait. I think we need a custom event for this. So wait, custom event. We call it fire. Okay. So far, I have no idea what's happening. So we will see. Let's hook that thing into events. Nah, that's not working. I think here, this one. Event, so it's red, it goes into event, and we have to define basically what the fire means, and as well we could also trigger the time, give it like 0.1 or 0.5 for that matter, and we could see what this will do. Just give me a second. See, we will do this now. We will hook this thing inside of here because we know that this connection, this input action has pressed trigger, so it fires once, and we see that it just has a trigger, and other than that, not much. We will delete it, delete the connection here, because otherwise we will fire it twice, I think. Could be wrong, but let's remove that. How to remove connections in Unreal? Do I go here, double click this, it adds a node. Wait, delete? How to delete connection? I don't know how I've done that. But anyway, let's see how this will work. So I guess we'll go into compile, then back here, then basically go into our, let's see, we will go into selected view port. Let's see. I think selected viewport. Here we go. Let's see. And now if I take the gun. Yeah, here we go. We're firing quite fast. Yeah, before we were not able to do this, I think. But now we're able to do it. But I wonder if we put this thing to work. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to remove that silly sound that is happening. We're going to try to get that sound out of here because it's pretty hideous and it's very loud. So we'll just delete those connections and take that thing where it was belonging in there. It helps to work with nodes before. So what I will also do is take that time and lessen it even more. And now I will compile and play. Let's check how that will play. Let's see. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, the sound is not working anymore, which is amazing. However, what is the time doing? I really don't know. We should check that out, definitely. We should see what the sound is doing. Yeah, and now nothing is breaking, but we will have that eventually to work. But what we could do is basically push our cube like this into the... Oh, wait. Let's push that cube into the thing here, which should break it, basically. It's not working. It's not working. Not even with the cube it's working. Funny, because in the simulation it does work. It doesn't matter now. Let's hit escape and try to learn some more. Let me test my knowledge now. Let me see if this thing had worked actually, or if it would work differently. So what he does, he has a different setup. One that has the fire hooked here, and he deletes this connection here. Wait, how to delete it? How can I delete this connection easier? And then delete, I guess. For now, I'll just go with this. I don't know much more than that. If you know the answer for this, let me know in the comments. I would stream tomorrow, yes. Actually, tomorrow, no, I'm in town. After tomorrow, I'll be online. Tomorrow, I will not stream, but usually I would stream every day. So yeah, we'll see you soon. Don't worry about it. There's still a lot of time left. Okay, to learn. There's still a lot to learn. There's still a lot of time. So yeah, see you later. Don't worry about it. Good. So let's see. We have enhanced drop action. With this, we will hook here. Wait a second. Let's hook that one here back again. Wait, why is it giving me too many options? Okay, good. Now it's not giving me too many options. And now we will put the release into something called invalidate time, I think. Invalidate time handle, this one. So basically when we have released, we want to reset our timer that we set up here. And let's see how that would work. Wait a second. I can't hook that one here. Interesting. Let's get the right one then. Timer reset or invalidate. Invalidate. Clear and invalidate. This one should work. So when we release our left mouse button, we should reset the timer. Here we go, and it goes right there. And what we're doing, wait, why is it not hooking up? The blue values. Sorry about that. Am I taking the blue value? Yeah, we need the return value into the handle right there. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Okay, so what will happen is when we will hit the fire, which when we will hit this, it will be called fire, and that will go to the event that will get a timer of 0.1 when we press, And then when we release, it will reset our timer. So we will have a projectile happening every 0.1 second. Hopefully that is my understanding right now. Let me check if that makes any sense when we hit play. We might crash. Let's see. Get the weapon. And now we're getting just 2 projectiles when I hold. I might be missing something here. What am I missing? What am I missing? Why is it not working? Well, is it because I'm trying to understand what's happening in here? Let me check the code he got, or the node tree he's making, and we'll do some comparison. All right, so I think I got it. It's the looping that we should have enabled, and yeah, that should have worked. That should work now because it was not looping, and this is why we're not getting the thing. All right, so let's compile. Go here, play. And now we're on Real Developers. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, baby. That's pretty cool. And all of this will fall on us now. Actually, they disappeared. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so we have the thing shooting as much as we want it. Actually, 0.1 second. And then when we release, it's releasing. And again, it's happening. And when we release, it's releasing. And we also were able to delete the sound. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Quite like this shooting mechanism, honestly. Like a game, it should be a game that actually works like this. That's pretty cool. Good. Now, let's stop it. Learn some more. I'm trying to understand what happened here. Okay, so we have, this is our shooting thing. Event for when input action. This is not generated fire every frame, only when action is triggered. So we're putting this thing that used to emit one particle or one bullet into here. So nothing changed into this. The part where I don't get is the fire itself. And the fire we have made, that's a custom event. And it's called fire. We did not really do anything other than calling it. So basically it would have made sense to me if this was hooked in here and then hooked back inside of there. Maybe this doesn't have a use yet. Let's keep it on the side. Or is this connected somehow? Is it going in and out from here? Try to understand it. Because if it does, then it's triggering the so-called fire event, and it's putting it inside of our timer. And our timer only works when we press, and it has a function when we release. Thank you for coming, Vexor. Nice to have you here. And when we release, it should clear and invalidate the timer. So the timer goes back to 0. So what's happening in my own understanding so far, this thing is doing the shooting. It's going in here, then it's coming out and creating the event fire. The event fire is reading. This is reading when this is triggered. Then it's setting a timer between each event and it's looping. That's why we're spawning so many. And then when we release it, reset the timer. That's how I get it. I could be completely wrong. It could be that this connection is the other way around. Not this into this, but this into that. So this is creating the event inside of it. Let's see, Grayson says, yeah, Blueprint is a bit weird. The event is being triggered repeatedly because of the fire event timer. Of the fire event timer. This is the fire event. And let me try to understand. This is so much easier for me in code. Yes. Yeah, you're probably right there, but this is a Houdini artist trying to get to understand coding, basically. So let me check what Grayson said must be the key of understanding must be in that text. So yeah, Blueprint's a bit weird. Fine. The event is being triggered repeatedly because of the fire event timer. Yeah, I mean, that's the key here, right? I get the reason to put this here. Which is basically allowing it to trigger when a button is released. The clear is also clear to me, but the fire here, this is the part where I don't get. It confuses me too, lol. It's not like Houdini nodes. The input is still being called even though it's not plugged into the main network. Exactly. That's what confuses me. This here is confusing for me. Anyway, we will proceed. We can't get all the questions answered now. Unfortunately, we'll just take it as it is. This is not a blueprint course. This is not a blueprint workshop. We will make it just work and try to understand on the way how... we know so far it's confusing. It's a bit different than Houdini. That's fine enough. Okay, so let's pause. Let me try to get my understanding up to date here before I have to go into the video again and try to understand it again. So far, we understand that, yeah, okay, this thing is playing, right? I can go to the weapon, amazing, shoot, couple of things. It affects the actual physics here, but it's not affecting the chaos physics that that should trigger all of this. And we will see how we could make this whole thing work. Okay. Can I fly with the bullets? That would be fun. Okay, anyway, let's see how that could work. Let's see how we could add functionality. And I might add here, if we go into our first person, a blueprint right there. We have a blueprint first person projectile. And now we will work on this projectile to make it work with everything. So double click on that. Let's have it ready. And let's go back and create a new folder inside of the content. And we will call this chaos. And it's quite chaotic right now. I know you don't get any of this, me neither. Just know that we're in the same shoes, but it doesn't matter. We'll just do it anyway. Let's check. Let's see. We'll call this chaos. Chaos, and here we have it. And now we'll put some stuff inside of this folder. Give me a minute to everybody. Okay, so first of all, we will go into some engine stuff right now. And if you are not ready for that, get ready for it because it's gonna happen. Okay, so first, if I go all the way out right there, we should not see anything but content. But in order to see some engine stuff, go into the settings and tell Unreal to show you some engine content. So click here, boom, now you see engine content. Why do we need that? Because we need something called impulses. We need to put those impulses into our chaos folder so we can access that without messing with the engine content. And I'll show you a little bit what that means. So if I go here and I search for the correct impulse that we need, which is called master field. Ooh, master field. Here we go. That's master field. If I take master field now and I drag it and drop it into chaos right there, I should be able to either move it here, copy it here, or advanced copy it here. We need to copy it here because we don't want to mess with the engine stuff. We don't want to apply things from the engine stuff and then everything breaks. So copy here to be sure. So one item copied to all game / chaos. Good. Now we go here and we can drag and drop that thing and I can show you now what this thing can do. Let's just hide those cubes because they are silly. They're just doing the fraction region, and because I've opened now Unreal from the beginning. Basically, I just need to save everything because I don't want to lose any of this progress so far, since it's a bit complex and I can't replicate it without watching the tutorial again. So let's not do that. So what this master field does, if I put it now inside of here, and I play, we know this thing is anchored, it should not really break. So if I put it into simulate, and I play that thing, now it breaks. So basically, now we get the sense that we should put that thing into each and every bullet that is emitted, right? This way, this bullet is emitting this master field, and we should probably scale it down to the size of the bullet in order to have that master field, basically breaking things apart. And we just want it to be at on the same size of the bullet. I would like to also size the bullets down, the actual bullets themselves, because I think they are quite big right now and I don't want to make the impact quite big as well. What I would also like to do is get those some detail fracture, because why? Because we can. So yeah, let's do that. How to do this? I'm first gonna delete this out of the scene, then I'll go into the content, then we'll go to the all, and then we go. Okay, so let's check it out. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. We're just gonna enable our detail fracture, let it bake, let it cook itself. It's gonna take a long time, but it should be there in no time. I just realized that it's actually quite we should have basically kept those enabled before we enable the detail fracture. If we knew the exact numbers of the detail fracture we wanted, that way we could just put them without cooking. but they don't take that long to cook anyway. So yeah, now we have a bit of a detail fracture, and if I may go into the fracture mode, we should be able to see their explosion value. We see that the mesh here is still existing, so we need to hide it in order to see the fracture we're getting. Yeah, that's not so bad, honestly. I feel like we could go with less delete small pieces on this thing, and we can make it work. So definitely go back to selection mode before it breaks, and basically play with the values here at the end. So this is 0.05. We need that thing to be 0.05. There we go. 0.05, not 0.5, but 0.05, which should take some time to cook. Hopefully we won't crash. Okay, we have results. Let's go into fracture mode. Hopefully we won't crash. And yeah, we have a bit of more small pieces. However, we're still basically getting... Okay, so I think we can get more shapes if we edit the actual remesher number here to 0.2 to get a bit of detailed remesher, which should now give us more details in the noise. And if that does not happen, we should increase the amplitude. We'll wait for it, as I said, step by step, so the thing doesn't break. It's pretty important this way. So yeah, we will just leave it to work like this. Fine for now. Amazing. Now let's check if that had made any results. Fracture. Yeah, still the same, really. But if I expand this, we should have a bit more details here. All right, so now we know we should play with the amplitude, first of all. So choose the Houdini HDA, don't mess this up. And basically go in here and start playing with the amplitude. So give it a 0.8. Let it load, let it cook. Just surrender yourself to the process. Let it cook, otherwise it will break. But we're good as long as the scatter is not above 500. That's what I realized last time. When I put the scatter above 500, the thing breaks. And so what type of result did we get so far? The reason I'm doing all those thorough testing is so we have a proper result. So we can have proper like measurement, scientific measurement to what's happening. Okay, so now we got those nice details inside of here. Let's lessen the noise. This is pretty much better. And we only played with the amplitude. Okay, so, and we have remesher as well. Okay, so let's go back to the HDA itself. Now let's get that thing to produce to us a lesser noise texture. Hi, Vista. How's it going, Robin? Are you doing well today? 2.5. Boom. Pretty good. We actually finally found a way to make this thing work easier. And that's just let it cook each parameter on its own. Grayson had helped a lot. He also was here on the stream. Appreciate him joining. It's pretty cool that he joined today, even though it's so late on his end, but he still joined. That's so cool. That means the world to me. All right, so now we have pretty cool fractures here. That's working pretty well. Good. I need a little bathroom break because I need to go immediately, but we'll be right back to create some more blueprints to make them work with the gun. We are advancing here. That's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go back to the fracture, give this thing a value of 0, and go back here and back to selection mode. Save all so we don't lose any progress. Very important. And let's go back into selected viewport and play that damn thing. Okay, let's play it. All right, and what we've done so far is that we are able to spawn so many balls, and now we will edit them so they react to the actual chaos right there. Okay, we'll be right back, people. Step by step, like I said, when we're new to something, we should for sure basically give it its respect, because I can't just now improvise since I don't have the tools for that. So we'll follow minute by minute, basically, step by step. The actor delete, or when it's supposed to be destroyed, I'll move that a bit to the side, because as Grayson said in the workshop, we will have a lot, we'll add a lot of nodes there. So let's check that out together. So first thing, we need to add spawn actor. All right, so we will do that. Spawn. It should be here in the spawning. Spawn. What do we have? Spawn force, spawn emitter, spawn actor for gameplay task, I guess. Spawn it should be spawn actor. That's what we know so far, at least. So is there different spawn actors? Spawn actor from class. I guess that's the one. All right, let's do it. And now we'll hook that thing into it there, and we should be able to call in a class, which is like what type of blueprint are we spawning. And so far we know it's definitely going to be the FS master field, the one that we just copied, not the first one, this one. Let's rename it actually, just to be sure 100% that we are messing with actual files from the engine. Don't want that. So Chaos, can you please give us the name here, call it copy, whatever, just something different so we could actually see it there. So let's do master field. And new comment from Robin. We'll check it in a second. Let's see, copy. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, let's see what we can do after that right now. So I will go step by step, like I said before. Just keep the enthusiasm going. So if I click on this, theoretically, or if I click on this, and I can go transform scale method. Can we change that? It says either override or multiply scale with roots. What does this do? Collision. What does this do? Spawn transform. Not much really. Okay, just gonna go a little bit. Okay, so first let's, we need it, or we are told to use some of the informations in the event hit itself. And one of the main event we will use is the hit here. So, and then we'll hook it into break hit, something called break hit result. If I hover, is it that one? Yeah, if I hover over it, it says extract data from hit result. Target is gameplay statics. So this basically will allow us now to control what happens when it hits, I guess. And we'll get information from its location and its impact normal. I'll know a couple of more steps, so we'll be right. The reason why I couldn't do this because I didn't focus pretty much on how to change this thing. So right click on it and go to split struct pin. And now this should give you the vector values of the transform location and of the rotation and of the scale. This is, I think, something we need to change. So 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, just to scale that huge, you know, field that we had back to the bullets inside of it. Let's see what else we could do. For now, that's fine. We've learned that. Let's go back into learning real quick. Before I forget all the steps. So basically we will use our location from the hit result right there. What does the location mean? Let's read about it. Location of the hit in world space. So where the location of the hit was. So we will play with those values as well. So let's go here and add a vector transform. I think it's called vector transform, if I'm not mistaken. To transform vector, maybe that one. And if I right click here on a split it, yeah, that's the one. Now we can control more values of its location, of its rotation, and of its scale. That's amazing. And we need to play with the impact normal. What is the impact normal? Normal of the hit in world space. So I guess the direction of the hit in the normal of the hit in world space for the object that was hit by the sweep. I guess from the object, for the object that was hit. So either the normal of the projectile, which I don't think is the case. I think it's the normal from the object that got hit, and so it knows its location, so to speak, right? Let's check that out. Okay, impact normal, and we will hook something else in there. So let me just check what that was. Vector something, add vector. So add transform, add just a normal add. Okay, so we will add an add into the impact normal. All right, so add, and yeah, just a normal add. All right, and I'll let you know what are the next steps, so you are up to date. Grayson was explaining what would this do now if we put it on -3, but I didn't quite get it. So what I'll do, I can't really yet test this. Fine now. Then we'll just keep it as it is. I'll try to explain the same way he tried to explain, but it doesn't make sense to me at the moment. So we have the normals that are coming outside of this object, and we added a -3. So basically it should bounce at here, at this point, and not go into the wall. That is what I get so far. I could be completely wrong, so that is why I just would like to continue. And yeah, go back to step then. Okay, so we'll take our, you see here, there's a transformation information. Right now it's 0. Let's just hook that up into the hit information, event hit, and we'll take our location information of the actual hit right there, and of the actual rotation from the world as well. And the scale we'll put into 0.25. And now we have spawned the master field basically on those points. So far, I understand that. So only when it hits, only when the event hits and get me the location rotation information and get me the impact normal. We'll see what we will do with this yet. We don't know yet. But yeah, so far I get that part. This is all initiating the actual bullet and also adding the velocity to it and simulation of the physics. And right now we just took the event hit and we hooked all of those bullets in here, so it works with the hit as well. We'll see where all this is going quick before I forget the steps. So what we could do is make parameters. We can promote parameters inside of Unreal Blueprints, which is expected anyway. So if I go here and I say promote a variable, it should add this variable right there. You can see that it's already reading what type of variable this will be. It's calling it FS master field. So we will call it basically, master field or hit field for now. Just so we have it here and we could change things inside of there as well. Good, so far so good. Let's learn some more tricks and I'll be right back. Completely missed the name here. It should be chaos field. I completely missed that. So chaos field. We should keep the name to understand what things are doing. And what we'll be doing right after this one, we will set activation. So set activation, just follow along at the moment. Try to understand the best we can. Set activation. And this one, set activation type. Good, let's read about it a little bit. Sets the value of variable activation type. So we have to work with variables. So let's put that thing here. Let's get our chaos field, hook it into the target, and let's allow on tick, on trigger. So delay, on tick with delay, on trigger. Okay, so let's check what those all mean. We'll be right back with you. Okay. Let's get that thing going. First, we need a trigger for this. Not a delay, not on tick, not anything else but a trigger. So this sets the activation, so sets the value of variable activation type, and we set it to a trigger. So this will be triggered by something. We'll see what that something really is later. Let's put those a bit close to each other. Let's put this thing closer to here. And let's add a set lifetime speed. I think it's called set life span. This one, I think. Nope. Okay, so set a life. Let me get the actual name. Let me just go a couple of steps back in the tutorial. I should be able to get where this is from. Set field lifespan. Okay, so let's do that. Set field lifespan. So set. Here we go, set field. And if anyone knows what is going on, let me know, of course. Set field lifespan. Set field life. Let's see. Set effect, set distance field, self shadow, field lighting, self set field. Let's see. Set. Let me just check the video one more time. Set field lifespan. Okay, let's get that thing going. Set field, oh, completely missed that one. Set field lifespan. It does not show. Am I writing it correctly? Okay, give me a break with. The reason I wasn't seeing it is because I had context sensitivity on, which should the list be filtered only action that makes sense in the correct context. So it's helping us, but we don't need help basically. We'll get this one and we will alt and drag it. Okay, it doesn't work. Copy paste this parameter and we'll put it into the lifespan right there as a target. Okay, this is not working. Wait, let's first hook this inside of here and let's hook this here. Something. All right, maybe we need to set the time. and hook this thing inside of here. FS master field copy object reference is not compatible with FS master field object reference. Okay, set live. Okay, let's set lifespan. And let's take something from the copy right there. Ah, that's what it's going. It's doing. It's taking it from the master field copy. That's why it couldn't hook this in. So now it makes sense. Good. I should have paid attention on this one. I mean, it's not mentioned in the course anyway. Field lifespan, let's go with 0.1. And let's see how that would work. Okay, so what we didn't do is basically reading about this. So what does this do? Sets the value of variable field lifespan. So basically how long it will be happening in when it hits. It's a bit like particles. So let's keep working with this. So far I understand. Now we'll add set magnitude. Set magnitude from the copy and magnitude input right there. Let's hook it up, and of course gonna target our copy. Oh, sorry, this one, and we will hook it up there. And now we can add the magnitude input. Let's look into that. Okay, let's do this. Just go back in the tutorial one more. Okay, so what we need is right after this something called CE, which means chaos event trigger. So right here, CE trigger right there for the copy. Okay, good so far. Copy this over there and hook this up into the destroy actor. Also, we didn't add a magnitude. Let's add a 50. See how that magnitude level works with everything else. Let's compile and see the result on his end. We'll be right. Okay, so one more step that we did not see in the tutorial for some reason, and I should let them know about this. It's called vector add. Vector add. Is it this one? Wait, give me a second. Let me get that thing. Try to understand it. A bit backwards. Let's see. It's too much backwards, Jack. Okay, let's see. We're gonna spawn there. I'm putting the thing on 0.5 just to get the proper node. It's called... Oh my god, that went too fast. Vector addition. Okay, so let's get that thing working, called vector addition. And vector addition. Here we go. Vector addition. How to write that? Vector add, I guess. Bounded vector. Let's make context sensitive. Let's take the content from here and make a vector add. Huh? Why is it called vector addition, but I can't see it? Addition. Add. That is not the one. I mean, wait. What happens if I... Wait, what happens if I connect this one here? Okay, that works. Yeah, that looks pretty much the same, and it says vector addition. Okay, good. We will hook that value probably inside of here. Let's see where we're gonna add that one. Okay, so he is doing some troubleshooting. This should not have been an addition. It should have been a multiply. So let's add a multiply here. And of course, I don't understand what's happening yet, but sooner or later we will get to know what's happening. Here, okay. I think it's the first one. Wait, this. And I learned alt-click should delete things. Good. That's good for me. All right, so now we add a -3 on everything. -3 and -3. -3, not 2. -3. Damn it. Come on, dude. All right, -3. And hook that thing up in there. Good. And now, we should basically hook this up to something called spawn at location. It's called spawn at location. Spawn decal at location. Spawn system at location, I think. Could be this one. Yeah, let's see. We'll just go backwards a little bit in the video. We'll be right. I'm basically not doing the testing yet because I know that in the workshop it won't work. So we'll just make it work now and we'll make this thing work. So let's hook this thing inside of here, then hook it into the destroy actor because that will be the last thing they will do. Then we will spawn now our details from here. Wait a second. The multiplication and the addition that we've done, and we'll hook it into the location. Come on now. Just hook this thing here. Good. Now we should be able to have the basically the multiplied location, and the addition of, so the multiplied impact normal and the location added to it, and then all goes into the location input here. So this whole thing will spawn on the hit location. Okay, that is what we get so far. Not more, but we will get there, I guess, at one time. We'll check it out. Okay, and as we go, basically. Okay, so let's check it out together. We so far understand that this here was not needed. And this here, the false should go also inside of, wait, it should go inside of here. So no matter true or false, it should emit our master field. And otherwise, let me check. We'll be right back up. Okay, so this, yeah, this was not needed because we have a similar one anyway. So do it like this. Let's delete this here and take our pin and add it into the transformation there. Good. Now this should make things work. We have proper, yeah, this is 0.25 just to see, magnitude 50. We could change that later. Let's save and see if it breaks things. Compile, go back to the game. It might just not work. So let's see, here we go. Whoa, okay. This exploded. All right, yeah, we need to add anchors to it. Hit, nothing is happening. Okay, hit here, nothing is happening. Hit here, nothing is happening. Okay, so we need to check why nothing is happening. So let's pause. Let's exit that and try to get our values properly here, like our, all right, so this first of all, let's do 0.75 on the scale, or we keep it to 1, of course, it's also doable. Let's go with magnitude, that is 100. Let's go 1,000 just to see. What else is there to edit? This is -3 on all, correct. Yeah, so far so good. Let's save, compile, save, go back here, play. This will explode. Hey, yes, not so bad. Yeah, here you go. Keep shooting at it. That's amazing. Yeah, we got it working. That's cool. That's awesome. Would love this to break too. But it's not working with all of them. Let's see what else functionality-wise we could add here. Otherwise, this is working pretty nicely, I would say. It's breaking them apart. However, it's then not it's not doing anything other than that. Yeah, let's see how we can fix this. Escape. Let's keep playing. Yeah, the magnitude, the radial magnitude is definitely what makes it so strong. So let's try to set this up down to 10 and see if it would change anything. Yeah, just 10. We had it on 1,000 now. Let's see if that would change anything. So far, yeah, the scale here. I don't know if I change this, what would happen. So we're just gonna test it. There's only one way to find out. Let's save, compile, go back and play. Okay, play. Let's see. All right, so take the weapon and shoot. And shoot. Nothing's happening. Maybe now it's too weak. Yeah, now it's breaking. Oh, don't break. Yeah, it takes a lot of bullets to make it break. So you need to keep, almost like you have to go close to it to make it break. Yeah, like really close. Not even that, just sometimes it's not working. All right, so let's get the size thing cleared. Let's do one by one. So first size, go put that thing back to 1. 1, 1, 1. Good. Now compile, save, and go back into the game and play it. Go back again and shoot things. Yeah. Yeah. It's the scale. Puts everything up again. Okay. Good to know. Let's not have the bullets disappear somehow. It's not making it realistic. Let's have the bullets stay. Control click. Good for now. Let's go into the bullets here. And what else can we do with that? Let me try to think. Let's go with 0. Oops. I need to do the dough for the pizza. Yeah, we'll do that in... After testing that, we'll make some pizza. No worries. Save. Good. And let's play. It shouldn't take long for the pizza anyway. Woo! Look, I love how bouncy it is. Damn. That's awesome. Whoop. Poof, poof, poof. That's awesome. Yeah. Here we go. We have some results. All right. I need to go to get some... Not get some pizza, but make the dough for the pizza. For tonight. Will take some time. But that is our basically time for lunch break. We'll be right back with y'all. It's a cheat code to cut a lot of time. Now we're back at it, everybody. I don't know why I hit recording. It seems that I hit recording on by mistake. If not, then it was recording the whole lunch break, which I should edit anyway. But it's fine. Yeah, we're back at it. Oh my god. I made everything dirty with the dough. So yeah, what we've been doing is now, if we take the weapon and we shoot at things, they break. Hell yeah. Here it is again. And so we're making progress in that aspect. Things look very cool. If you were watching that video and you were interested, what was he doing? That is day 21. Check that out on the YouTube channel if you want to continue where we left off. Okay, now we're back, so let's get some stuff started. So far, so many things that we could do to basically shoot our weapon and not have just the whole thing break, right? This broke already. Now I shoot it once and it breaks completely. Same here. We would like it to break just where we shoot it. Yeah, just exactly where we shoot it. And yeah, let's look how that's done. Yeah, that's a bit too much. So let's first look into... Let's go back to all. Let's go back inside of our chaos. Basically empty that search. Double click here. And then we go... Okay, so we should have a debug here. That debugger should now show us inside of the game. Sorry, the gameplay. The actual mass that is being generated. Boom. So if I shoot, I should see them basically. And how big they are and everything. Here, the same thing. And you can see that it's activating twice. 1, 2, and then it stops. We need to fix that thing because we don't want it to like shoot here and then it activate twice. Yeah, the twice thing we don't need, and the size needs to be the same size as of the bullet. So let's work on those two things. I must say, Unreal development sounds like pretty much fun, but we're barely touching the surface. So first, let's make our scale to 0.5, then we'll the delay, debug delay. Let's basically, what can we do? Let me just research delay here. Delay amount, let's make that into a 0. Let's compile, let's save, let's go inside of here, let's play. Okay, this will explode no matter what because it doesn't have anchors. Look at that. Would you look at that? Whoa, it's pretty cool. Oh, but it's making one on every time it's impacting something. That's cool. Okay, let's shoot. Let's see how much it breaks it. Yeah, now it definitely is not break. Ooh, it's breaking my Unreal. Wait, let's escape. Sit on escape. I don't want it to break the Unreal project, so what I will do, I will have it disappear right at the end. I think we disabled that. Yeah, let's have those things disappear in the destroy actor. Save the thing, compile, go back here, and play. Cool. Should. All right, now it should basically. All right, now it's way too small for an impact, it seems. I wonder how we could make this thing break our stuff. Well, one thing comes in mind is magnitude value. So let's make that magnitude radius something higher. Wait, which one was it? I think the last one. Yeah. All right. So here we have our magnitude value to 10. Let's try 100. Let's save, compile, and save. Let's go back in here, and we see that one statue is looking at us in a weird way. It's not doing anything really. It's not breaking them anymore. That's just because we made no delay or because we changed the scale. I wonder which one broke it now. I just noticed that I had a follow on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I will pause and go. So first of all, I think some of the things are messed up right now. So let's go inside of here. The actual Houdini HTA. Okay, now let's first fix this fracture. I feel like this is my money shot here, so let's add some anchors. I think now the anchors will act pretty strongly for this. Let's add one in the middle here. Yeah, okay, good. Now let's right click on those, anchor yes, and let's double click on this thing and take our mass to 0.15. I think that's a good deal. Wait a second, I think that's so back into widths. Let's see. Let's choose convex. I'll keep the mass here like it's supposed. Maybe we add even more mass on the maximum. Let's see how that affects things. Then convex, that should do it. Then damage propagation. I think he turned that off. Break damage propagation. I think that menu is so huge, dude. Can you make it a bit smaller for me? Thank you. All right, back here. And yeah, my stream thing is not. All right, here we go. So I kicked the scammer. I feel much better. Convex. All right, so let's save those solutions and let's hit on play. Check it out if it's gonna play. Yeah, let's try it. All right. Yeah, no matter what I do, this thing is not breaking anything. Let me try the thing. Magnitude is bigger. Let's try to scale it up again just to see if we broke that. Let's check that out, guys. All right, so first scale this thing up to 2 again, compile that and save and go back here and play. Let's see if we broke it. All right, shoot. Boom. All right, so it's really the size paired with the magnitude somehow. Yeah, okay. Boosh. That's cool. Yeah, but once it's too small, it's not doing anything. Okay, let's try. What did we have before 0.5? Let me check here, honestly. 0.7. Let's see if that would give us anything. Let's try a bigger. Let's try 1,000 of magnitude. Honestly, let's see how that thing works. Compile and save. And same here. Let's go with the 0.5 again, just to see if the magnitude would actually change anything. Play. Look at us. Look at us shooting. Yeah, no matter what magnitude we have, it does not matter. It's a scale thing, it seems, and also does not matter how far we are. Interesting. So at one point it reaches a breaking point the more you shoot at it, basically, or yeah, that's interesting. So it takes a lot of damage until it explodes. Same here, I guess. Just keep hitting that freaking thing until it breaks, I guess. But it seems to have points of breaking, like breaking points. But why is the scale affecting this so much? Should not only be the scale, honestly. Let's see. Let's see if I just keep spamming those balls on here. What would happen? It won't break no matter what. Yeah. Okay, good. Let's continue watching the video and learn some more. It's definitely a scale thing, it seems. So the screenshot of settings, because I get super lost into those settings that were basically done. So let's look at them one by one and try to remember which one he edited. So we will go by that. First of all, this, and then we have this one, which is called, okay, give me a second. It's called collision object reduction percentage. All right, so collision object reduction percentage. Corp. Let's call it Corp. And we have a convex. Yeah, that one we did already. This here we've added a 0. So this one we have to change, and this one we have to change. It's basically our clustering layers. You can see it right there. If I zoom in here, those are our clustering layers. The rest is that we change a bit of here on here, and yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. So what we're doing right now is controlling the actual reduction of the braking without controlling the size of the bullet. So, or the size of the braking of the bullet. So if I go here, go put this back on 75, 0.75, 0.75. Magnitude, keep that thing on 10 maybe, because it really creates a lot of damage. I think we haven't put this thing on 7.775 yet, right? Let's check it out. I think it's gonna break. It didn't break. That's pretty good. Okay, it's not breaking anything. Yeah, okay, so 0.75 is not enough. Let's definitely, I didn't save. Oh no. Oh no, did it save? Okay, so wait, yeah, okay, so compile for me, save for me, good, play that for me, good. Now let's check it out. Boom. Alright, still not breaking anything. So 0.75 was not a good solution. Okay, so let's bring it back to 2 just to see if it's gonna break anything. I just saw someone follow. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. We will go to the... Where is it? No. No. Where is it? No. Okay, we gotta make this thing a bit bigger in here. Let's make it a 2. All right. Compile and save that mofo and play and see if the actual damage will be bigger. Let's see. Let's hit anything else. Yeah, it's bigger. Not breaking. Okay, so that could be due to this thing having so much mass. Here we go. Now it's breaking. Yeah, this is breaking. This is breaking. Let's keep that point as big as this, I think, or let's maybe bring it back to 1 and check. Boo, 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 boo. Cool. This is fun. Okay, so let's keep this going. First of all, let's double click on here. Then now we'll copy the value. So 500 on the minimum. All right, so this thing is way too big. Let's make it a bit smaller because those values are so far apart from each other. We don't need that really, so it's fine to have it like this. Totally fine. Okay, so this 2500 for the mass. Convex, correct. What else do we have? Convex, cool. This one, Corp, which says collision object reduction percentage. Give me 25% on this thing. Now it will break more often, and it will take more bullets to break it. Also, so this is like a balancing act, right? You have to balance things in your game, and this is how you do some balancing here. Fine by me. Cool, so we have a damage, and we have a break damage propagation factor. Shock damage propagation. Yeah, those are... Did we change those in the tutorial? Let me check. No, doesn't seem like it. Good. 0 here, and this is unchecked. Yeah, check this out. It is our stuff that we're working with right now, right? Break damage propagation factor. Yeah, let's take this to 0. Let's also take our layers. Let's see, where are our layers? Geometry source, materials, rendering. Where's the layers of, what are they called? Which menu are they in? Damage threshold, right there. Okay, so let's go into damage threshold. Damage threshold, where is it? Right in here. Enable that. And now give this thing a 50,000 and the next one also 50,000. So like a lot of values. Use material damage, modify. Now we will keep this simple and easy. Let's save it and close it. And this only saved on one of them now. Not a big deal. Let's see. Take the weapon, shoot. Still breaking everything. Damn. Maybe magnitude is way too big right now. Yeah, let's do two things. Change the magnitude, which can be done in here. So if it's 10 times stronger now, we need to change that. So 1 here, compile and save. And which one is which? Not this one here. We're not gonna touch that one again, I think. Let's go with a scale into 1. And now things should break less often. Oh, wait. Did we save? Did we compile? I don't think so. So let's save and compile. Compile and save. Good. All right. We should have saved compile here. Compile and save. Here you go. All right. Let's play. Let's see how that thing works. Boom. Not breaking. With more of them also not breaking. It's hilarious. Here, same thing. We might have taken... Maybe the scale is really important. Ah, this breaks. Funny. Okay. Whew, my voice. Good. Let's check our scale. Let's put that thing into 1.5. This should make it work. 1.5. Here you go. All right, now play again. Ah, I didn't save it. Damn it. Compile. Save. And play. Let's see. Take weapon. Shoot. Shoot. Yeah. But it's breaking everything. The same freaking thing is happening. How can I solve this? I mean, here, same deal. This is good. This is good, kinda. Yeah, but this one is not doing its job at all. We maybe need clustering on this thing. Let's see it. Damn it. Okay, so let's see. What is happening in here? Why are we getting this weird thing? Fracture. Let's go into fracture 0, 1. Okay, this is level 1, level 2. How does it look like? There is some clustering happening. Level 1, how does that look like? Everything goes away. All right, so we probably need more value on that. So let's check it out. Let's hit escape. Let's hit selection mode. I don't know why this is now far away from the other one. Let's put it back. Go back. Yes, go back, my friend. Here you go. Go back. Yes, good job. Let's see. What do we need? We probably gonna examine the settings again. What else did we not do? How is this 50,000? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1,000. That's a 500,000. Okay, let's check that out. It's good to take screenshots because what you think might be not the case. 1, so 50, 500, 5,000, 50,000. Let's check if that's true. 50, 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. That should be correct. Okay. All right, one more then. Let's go, baby. Here we go. Let's save that, Zucker. Cool. Now let's check it out. We saved that. Good. Let's play. Maybe this will help. Let's see. Bush. Why is this not working? Wait. Let us Figure it out. What else did we not change? Reduction, 20%. Maybe the lower this is, the better. 5,000 here. I see. Let's see. 5,000. We got that. Percentage. Take this higher. What will happen if this was higher? Now save me that. All right, and let's go. Give me my weapon. Boom. So it seems that the higher it is, the more it breaks. Huh? What? Wait. Did it break altogether now, or? Generally, like, these are acting pretty cool, I would say. Maybe it's the minimum mass that we're missing. Maybe we should apply some type of settings on that thing. Otherwise, I'll go back into the tutorial a little bit just to check my settings. All right, minimum mass. Where's that sucker? Right there. Okay, let's get this thing into a 3,000 and this thing into a 5,000. Let's make it 50,000. F it. Let's go. All right, so 200,000, 2,500. This check mark is not enabled. Looks fine for me. Save. Magnitude 1. Okay. This thing is breaking everything. Save. I just reduced the scale. I didn't compile it though. I think it doesn't need compiling if you're changing such a lower setting. All right, set play. And if we hit ourselves with it, what happens? Nothing. Good. Oh man, that's a lot. It's breaking apart. It's not cool. And this thing is taking a lot of bullets now to break. Trying to understand the settings. Why when we increase those numbers, it had broken easier? Pretty weird. What if it was 2%? I mean, just like curiosity, right? So what would happen now if this was 2% for reduction? Boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's the result I want, man. Heck yeah. That's the type of stuff we need. Hell yeah. And now we're talking, buddy. Good. All right. Let's then make it into a 20%. Where is it? 50% maybe. Okay, let's check that. All right, so save this thing. And I think my mass is now going too insane. 5,000 on that thing. Should be good. All right, so let's play. And hit it. Yeah. But it's still breaking all together. We don't want that type of stuff happening. Okay, let's check what's the problem here. Go back into our settings. Okay, let's go with 0.15, baby. All right, 2,500. Let's go. Masses density, check. Good. All right, let's play. Good. Shoot. Shoot at the... Ah, wow. Okay. That's better. Yeah, I like that. Heck yeah, dude. Now it's breaking apart. Afterwards, we're getting some cluster. Hell yeah. And now we're talking, buddy. Good. All right, let's do the same thing on that frucker there. Let's do the same thing and see what happens. Is there a way to copy all the settings? Copy display name, copy internal name, copy. Is there a way to copy everything? Do we have any Unreal veterans here that could help? The next step is sponsored by Unreal Breaking. So save everything. Let's go to Houdini. And basically what we want is that collision to chill a bit and be a bit smaller, because right now it's as big as the inside, and this is kind of like pushing it outside, you know, pushing those fractures outside like this, and we don't want it. So let's do it. Where is it? So that's our collision. Great. All right, let's take it out of before it goes to the merge. Apply transform on it. Let's look at it first. It looks like this. Quite stupid. Yeah, good. Put the transform here. Give me a size of 0.9. Yeah, 0.9. That should work. I mean, let's experiment a little bit. 0.85. So this will make it smaller. Here we go. It's a bit smaller. That's too small, bro. Compared to this. Yeah, we're not gonna do this, bro. No. 9.5. Heck, that's too small. 9.8. Small still. But it is smaller. Yeah, don't go too far with this thing because it will break a lot of stuff. That should be okay, but it's not that much smaller here, which will break things again. So let's go with the 8.7. Good. That should do it. Heck, I hate this. It's not gonna work pretty well. That's probably not the most optimized way to do it. You know what? To hell with it. Save. And save node. And now Unreal should break. Okay, so let's see. Save node. We saved it. Do we have a connection, Unreal? Do we have a connection? Let's see. Do we have a connection with Houdini? Session ready, baby. All right, let's go. Let's not choose any HDA just in case it breaks. Right click on the fridge thing. Rebuild. All right. And now we will wait. And if it breaks, it breaks. There's nothing we can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't wait to go into Niagara particles. Yeah, it's gonna take a long time, so we'll go back into learn. Okay, now we basically have to do all the anchoring again and the whole thing. So yeah, you will hang out with me now and watch me do that. That's fine. Houdini assets. Let's see, where's our parameters? Fine. Okay, something here is not quite working. We probably need to rebuild this one. We're gonna wait for it to rebuild. But we're getting errors anyway. Reset. No, we don't want to reset the parameters. Here we go. We got them back. That's good. Now world input and the other one also world input. And so we will basically... Ooh, that is not good at all, dude. That is not good. We're getting those two shitty things here. Okay, Unreal, bye. Did I not save all anyway? I don't save any of this stuff. I think this is what's gonna break it. Are you ready, guys? Time to break the thing. Yeah. Well, I told you it's gonna break. It's when you allow so many of them to cook at the same time, it just can't fathom anymore. Let's see. Let's see if that's the case. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the case. So I'm gonna stop recording because it's gonna be a lot of problem solving now. So there's still some hope. Let's see. We will just re-import the HDA. It will re-import it, and now we will build each one of them separately. Let me take a screenshot of this horrible list. Let's do it just to have everything back when we need it as well. And here we go. Let's just change those values on the go. 10 and 5,000 and 1, 2, 3, 5 million. Okay, so those are the results we have to change. So I'm just gonna make a screenshot out of this. So we have it, and we have a screenshot. Good. Give me that screenshot. Good. Here it is. We will examine that screenshot as we keep going. And it won't be that big, that's for sure. All right, let's keep this here on the sides to examine things with it. All right, let's keep this thing going. We will rebuild each one of them on their own. So go here and recook or rebuild. Let's recook. Let's let it cook. Might break now because we just said recook. It's establishing the connection. And now it will create the new collision. But what would also create for us is a new... Yeah, a new collision, a new fracture, a new, I don't know what's called actually. What is it called? I wonder. Well, let's wait for it to bake, to cook. Or that. So what I've done is, ooh, it's, why is it cooking now? Why is it did I initiate any cooking? Oh, I must have put a cube a bit to the right. Okay. Anyway, people, what we've done so far is instead of right click rebuild, which destroyed our projects always, we right clicked and re-import, and then went on each and every HDA, did a recook on each one. We're not getting errors, things are looking pretty well, and we abandoned the project, sorry, and we didn't save the effed up settings that happened. I'll just gotta wait for this to cook. I'll be right back. We'll start destructing some things. One of them is ourselves, because I don't know where the player went there. Where is the player, dude? Player is being shot somewhere else. Okay, we need new anchoring. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, we need anchoring on all of those things. Yeah, they rebuilt, and we are actually getting proper result. We need to hide that column. Okay, so yeah, that is the work now. Let's do that work. Oh, wow, that's kind of interesting. Camera position there. All right, this had created two. This had created two. This had created two. Get ready to crash. Damn it. Yeah, it will crash as we go into fracture and crash. Didn't crash. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, we're just gonna go with it. If it doesn't want to crash, fine. Then it's fine. But in my past experience, it crashed all the time. I don't know why now it decided not to crash. Let's do the anchoring and let's do the settings properly. So we'll do them one by one. And yeah, that's the life of game dev. Good. Let's anchor those. Oh, dude. Why is it gotta be so hard? Okay. That's at least working. Dude, what? Okay. Right click and anchor, and yes. Pretty good. Now let's work on... Okay, let's look at it. This one. Reset collision. And now we'll give it the proper settings, which are in my screenshot right here. And we're just gonna copy some of the settings. And so we have it once, and then we could have those settings all over the place again. The mass will be 2500. It will be masses density check. It will be a minimum of 0.15. That's fine for now. Everything is working. Then if we scroll down until here, we need a convex to represent the better side of it. Wait, let me pause, fortunately. Okay, we're back here. And so next steps, that's good. It's good. Next step is a 50. All right, so this thing, where is it? The collision object reduction percentage. Let's put that thing into a 10% so it does a bit more reduction. Let's make a fraction. Collision margin fracture or fraction. Collision margin fraction to 0.1. And this one to a 5 million. So 3 and 3 more. And then here we should make those also more extreme. Do we have 50,000 here? 50, 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. Yeah, that's better. We don't need any of those. So 0 here as well. Good. All right, let's save those settings and keep this down there to copy its results and play. First selection mode, play. And we'll get thrown soon. Doosh. Doesn't matter. Let's shoot on this thing. Still crashing quite extremely. Even though we changed all those settings. What the heck is happening? Do we need to change now some of the blueprints that we created? That could be the case. So let's go into the... Let's do into chaos right there. Double click on this thing. Go into the blueprint. We have size of 1.25. That should be good enough. Let's go into the blueprints. Where's the blueprints? I'm just trying to think here. Let me check my settings in comparison to these here. This is correct. 2500. This is correct. And check mark. Implicit, yes. And convex, yes. And this is 10%. Yes. 0.1, good 5 million, yes, good. 50,000, 50,000. 500,000, 50,000. Let's do one with 50,000. Good. And 5,000. Check, 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 check. Good. What's next? Use size specific threshold. And do we have the rest of it checked? Okay, I'm going to the recording. We have noticed that our collision here was doing a lot of weird stuff. So I wanted to follow the tutorial, basically one-to-one. But I noticed that the transform that we've created in Houdini was breaking stuff apart. So I decided for pulley extrude instead, inwards, and reverse the normals if needed. But I realized I don't need to reverse normals here. I will just go with the convex decomposition, and now we end up with something more accurate as such, and it takes less time to create, which is perfect. All right, so what I will do here is show, what's it called, show flag dot collision and 0, and yeah, let's see how that thing works if we play. I also deleted the statue here, and we did a lot of recooking and rebaking and everything, rebuilding. So yeah, let's see how that will work. I will go inside of here, fracture mode again, and put that puppy to 0, and basically start seeing, oh no, 0, please, 0, yeah, just 0, okay. Selection mode, and let's play and see how that thing will fracture. Yeah, that's much better. Whoa. Yeah, now we will put some anchors on it, and we'll just play with the column. We won't be distracted too much. All right, give me a break. I'll be right back. Bring back the recording. So we'll do the threshold now. We were doing a lot of settings with the cluster, bringing it back, doing the detach ratio a bit less to add cluster, and now we're editing the settings so it fits us like we want. I feel like the threshold here was a bit too much. Let's see if this was less, and this, each of them will be a 0 less. So level 3 is 0 less, and then level 1 will be a 0 less, just 1 0. Let's see. Now we should, with the first hit, basically get a fraction from the gun. Let's see. Hit. Maybe we're hitting an anchored piece. Still a lot of damage threshold it takes. Is it the less the worse? Doesn't make sense, right? Yeah, we're definitely not breaking that thing in the beginning. It's funny. Somehow lowering it did not help, right? Maybe it's a size thing. Let's do a 1 point. Whoa, that was scary. What was that? It was like a cheering sound. Wow, that was scary. What happened there? Who is cheering me, and where is that happening? It's so funny. Just getting sounds that they're scaring the heck out of me. Okay, thank you for the cheer, I guess. Compile. Save that. And let's go here. Let's play it. Go here, take the thing, hit it. We didn't change much, right? This is why this is not changing. Okay. The thing scared me, dude. Let's go here and do save, compile and save on that one. Not sure if it's saved, that's why I'm doing it again. Okay, let's take the gun and shoot, but nothing's happening. Yeah, it's better though. Should I make it into 2 into the scale? Maybe we will get something. Or should I increase the margin to 10? Magnitude, sorry. Save, compile, save. Yeah. Let's keep the size just to see if the magnitude would change things now. Gun. Shoot. Nothing really. Starting to believe the theory of the balls being disappearing before. This is a better result already. We might bring the theory, maybe work with the theory from graphics experience, our friend that just dropped by, and have the things not delete. So yeah, let's not delete them then. We will also give those a bigger size of 1.5 on all of them. Save and compile, good, and now play. Here we go, let's take a gun, hit the thing. Yeah, funny. Only when it's close somehow. Okay, let's do that again. We're only fracturing it when it's close, when we're close to it. So if I'm far away, say I'm that far away, and I aim at the thing. Oh, it's breaking. Doesn't make sense, right? What happened now? Did something change? Interesting. So when I keep pressing, okay, let's just press once then. When I'm close, this close, nothing happens, which is hilarious. But if I'm far, for some freaking reason, it breaks. What was that now? Why when I was so far away it broke? It's so weird. Yeah, okay, that's so weird. Why is it changing the... What is happening? What is happening, Unreal? Someone explain it. It doesn't make any sense. What? Did it remove the collision? That could be, right? Because I was far away, maybe the collision got removed from the player because of the distance. So let's do a bigger reduction of the collision here. Go with something like 50. I don't know. Let's see. Save that. Okay. Let's see if this would change anything. Nothing really. Huh. Okay. What? Are they getting destroyed easier now? Can I run here? Can I run? Aha, now it's not getting destroyed from fire. It's not working. Okay, but the closer I am, the more chance it will work. Okay. I'm wondering, is that a velocity thing? Do we need to change something here? But it's funny, now from fire it's not working anymore. So if I keep this on 5%, increase that thing to way more, see how different this is. Save it and play. Okay, let's see. Shoot, 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 nothing. Shoot, 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 shoot. Now keep in mind that we put that damage threshold very high. That means it might not break. Yeah, it will only break. But I love that it's breaking. Okay. So now what we will do, thanks for asking. I know you didn't ask, but thanks for asking. I will keep this on 50. Keep this on 5%. Save, and now the threshold should be less. Theoretically, it should work. Let's see. Give me my gun. It's just 50, dude. Why are you not listening? Okay, so we have to decrease the collision on all of them. So let's do the first collision into 50, where it should go into the scatter 500 and 5000. Let's see how that would work. Save and play. Give me. Shoot 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Yeah, now it's breaking easier. And we're getting cluster results. That's amazing. 1. It's getting into the second level. of the cluster. Third level of the cluster now is destroyed. This does not look so super bad. Looks pretty good. Now let's examine the rest of the options he worked on the second episode. And let's put this in the recording. Fine. Okay, so now we're copying over those settings and we're gonna change them from object to the other. Copy all, paste all, and here same thing with the damage. Copy all. So we're gonna make two extremes that look different from each other. And paste all. Good. Now we have damage, and yeah. So here I would like to add 2 zeros on each. 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here, 2 zeros here, and would like to add 3 or 1, 2, 3. We'd add 1,000,000 on this one. Good. Save. All right, save. Put those down. And now what I would also like to do is give this one a shell, because why not? So HDA, give me a shell please in a 1, a 2, a 3, generate shell. It will load a little bit, so we'll pause the recording. Ooh, look at me, short as hell. Hello. Good. Now we fix this. Now we added this. Let me just go back in here. And so yeah, we added anchors, and let's copy the settings. So double click on this. Just take us here. I think the last thing we've done. All right, so let's copy all those, copy all properties. I want to copy the same settings from this one, so it's fine. Paste and copy damage here, copy all from in this category and paste them here. Paste all. Perfect. Save it. Oh, heck no. Why is it taking this one? What? No, I don't want to change that. Okay, let's exit without saving. I bet it's saved. It's annoying. So which one is which? I'm gonna close everything. Which one is which now? Which one are you, my friend? Hook it up. Double click here. And check our... Yeah, this is our settings here. That's perfect. Let's close this one because we need the settings from here. Double click on those and take our settings from here as well. Double click on those. Good. Now take our collision, copy all, paste all. Then next thing is close this, take the damage, copy all, and damage, paste all. Here we go. And save. Save it. Save this one too. Close both. And check it out. Okay. Let's play. Save everything. Wait, save all. One more time. You can never be too sure. Let's go back into the learning here, into the actual practice. Selection mode and play. Okay, sit on play. We don't have anchors on this one, but it's definitely... It takes a lot of damage until it breaks. If it breaks, it has like 5 million on it. Yeah, it's not going to break this thing. This broke very easily though. Why are we not getting any breaking points on this? Finally. It's very interesting how this breaks easily, but the other one does not. Although they have the same settings. Maybe one does not have anchors, and this way it's weaker, which doesn't make any sense. Let's check its settings again. We have the 5,000, the 50,000, the 500,000. That's set up. Collision. We have the 5. Yeah, we have the 2,500. Fine. This is disabled. Collision still has one more setting, I remember. This one. Let's try to allow... It could be... Let me try to think. Collision shapes. Index. Alright, let's get that into convex. Let's get that into 5%. Fine for me. It's shrinking the collision itself. Alright, let's save this. Good thing we looked into it. The next one. What do we have here for settings? Let's double click on that. Collision. Good. We have Implicit, implicit, convex. Good. This is working properly. All right, save. And go back to play. Let's check it out. And we don't have anchors because this is why now it's breaking apart as such. We don't have anchors, so let's click here. Boom. It fractured everything because it doesn't have any clusters. I think that's why we need to rebake it to have clusters and not have any detach ratio or whatsoever. And this one also breaks. Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Doesn't look so bad. Would like to give it the same settings now. I think one way to do it smartly, to copy it, make like an actual copy and see how hard that is anyway, so we can test our initial workflow. Let's save and let's see. Let me just see something. Okay. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We are going to... Okay, let's copy this one, duplicate it, Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V. Put it on the other side, let it cook. We're just gonna let it cook now. Oh man, this thing is crazy. Takes a long time, dude. A long time indeed. Just gonna wait for it. We'll also have to add cluster on the other column that we have. So let's see about that. Let's see about that. Good, we have it. Yep, it's right there. Let's give it a run for what it's worth. And basically, yeah, we'll just take the settings from this one. Nah, let's take the settings from this one. Here we go, double click on that. Sorry, double click on this. It will load a little bit. Okay, now we will right click, collision, copy all. Good, and now we can paste all. Right in there. Copy the damage, copy all, and damage. Close this one. Paste all. Save. Good. Exit. This should have the same settings now like this one. Plus it has cluster. So play. Hopefully it doesn't break everything. See, we don't have any... that's why it's broken, because we don't have any anchoring set up yet. It's clicky, 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 click, click, click. So now this thing takes way longer to break. Although it did before too. I don't know, but that's not so bad. However, what were you doing? That's kind of cool. Okay, we need a cluster on this thing to make sure it will work better. Although I think the cluster will break it entirely. Okay, so let's save everything. It's good to have experiments like this. Let's copy this one and wait, can I... let's just paste it. It's fine. Paste and put it on the left. Let it cook. We'll just... All right, so everybody, just a bit of explanation. I've changed the debug to cube. Also, some of the comments said that before. I didn't know what it meant before, but now I do. It's working much better. I also realized that the collision reduction does not make any sense since our collision has been reducted manually, so to speak. Okay, so we will hit on escape. And we will also... What should we do next? Let's do that same setting. Although now it's working. So what I will do is take the box size down to 0.5. See if it still works with everything else. Save. I think it won't work. But let's just look at it. Box is way too small. It's not even hitting the point, I think. Or its effect is too small. Let's see if we could increase the effect so we could work with this thing as such. I think those are way too small. Yeah, let's work on it. But this one worked because we shot the cube on it, right? So if I shoot the cube on this thing, shoot it again. Ah, interesting. Okay. Let's try to make the effect of those cubes a bit more effectful, and that's first by putting them back to 1 and see if that would work, because I don't want to mess with more settings there. So yeah, play mode, boom, hit. It's not working anymore. Maybe we need to change the magnitude. But for how much do we need to change that? Okay, that hit. The collision here is correct. If I'm close to it, it does more damage, I think. What does it say? What does it say? Active, true, display and strain, radial, magnitude 750. All right, let's do one here. What does it say? Radial, magnitude 750. Push it there. What does it say? Oops, ouch, ouch, ouch. I don't mean it. Wait. It says, whoa, dude, come. Oh my god. Let's see if the radial magnitude changes with the distance. That's what I wanted to test. So, here we go. Radial magnitude 750. No matter where I am. Radial magnitude 750. The directional mag off. Torque mult 8. Noise minimum 0.5. Let's see if that's different. Same. Wait. Get me over it. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Display, whatever, same, off 8. It says the same values. Let's hit on escape. I don't know why when we're closer, we're getting better results. Could be due to the collision. Because we're literally closer to it. Alright, let's just change the magnitude again. Magnitude right here. Let's try a 10,000, 10,000. Good. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. That one. Yeah, safe. Thank you. Now play. Let's take the gun and shoot. Any magnitude changes. Radial magnitude 750. It's not changing the magnitude, but if I go closer, hit, it will break. But from far, it actually works. But doesn't work here on those. It works on this one, less cluster, I guess. And this one has different cluster types. And the collision is completely effing with it. This one has a better collision on this side. Okay, so we will look into the collision later. This has also bad collision. Yeah, well, let's look into the collisions. Otherwise, this is also not working properly. But on the side, on the back. Wait, isn't there a ramp or something? Shoot. Not working. Okay. Let's work with the collisions then. Let me try the thing. So let's try it right there because that's the most visual one. Let's look at it together. Collision, let's do 1% and save. I will also look into here. Where is our, let's see, what type of stuff do we have here? We have a debug, activation type, use tick, delay amount, field fall off type, blah, blah, blah. Dynamic state, let's see, fall off min max. Directional velocity, let's go with 3. Up vector, nothing here should change. Pulse level. Dex display, fine. This is for debugging. Variant, let's see, fall off, actor tick, component tick. Let's see if there's more advanced settings. Let's see the radial here. Strain magnitude. Strain magnitude, use external strain. Strain fall off. Radial magnitude, we could change that one to 1500. Directional magnitude 1200. Use directional vector. All right, let's see it. Let's compile this, save it. And play again. And let's get the gun. Boom, 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 boom. The velocity is faster. The bullets are faster. No change though. Those have better. 5, Finally, it had done some damage. 6 had done some. Okay. What is the value, dude? Directional magnitude. Okay, so we have radial magnitude of 1500 at least now. That is working. But I don't know what it does, honestly. So we can revert all of those. Just want to get a bigger size here, and this should fix almost all of our problems. Plus the problems we have with the actual reset collision. Let's basically make the collision here into a convex collision. Let's give it a percentage of 1 and 0.1. Save that, close it. Same here. Double click. Where is it? Here. And convex as well. That's why the collision was so weird at the end, because we had to rebuild this one. So let's see what this will do. Save. That's why it changed. What about this one? What does it have? What type of collision? Does it have convex? Sorry, double click here. Let's get to the convex. Convex. Where is it? Convex right here. 0, 1. Okay, that should work basically. What can I do? -20. Would that make it bigger? Just wondering. All right, play. This is shading already. No anchoring, I guess, is the problem. Shoot. Yeah, that's much better result. Double click here and it all destroyed. It all got destroyed. Here it's better. Okay, click again and boom. Click and boom. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Destruction. Yeah. Okay. This has more down. Okay, so what we will do now is stick to the values of the course. On one of them at least, because now they all have the same values. So let's get to the values of the course. Values of the course are 3. So 1, 2, 3 again. Okay, and 2 zeros on each. 1, 2. Okay, and 1, 2. Hello, how's it going? Nice to see you. And 2 here. Okay, now this should basically make it, yeah, should be fine. Collision object percentage 5%. Let's go with the same percentage like they have provided us, and save and go back in the game. Take the gun, shoot. Awa, ouch, please don't. And again, so that fractured it here. Here, this one takes 2 at least until it's damaged. Why did this not kind of save them? Okay, so I think I have an idea. I think I might know why this is happening. Let's go back here, give this a 1 magnitude, save, compile, save, boom, bam. We might change the compile values here. Sorry, the magnitude values as well. Play. This is shattering because there's no anchoring, but we know that. So boom. Boom. This is taking now a bit longer. Boom. That's good. Then it broke. This is also taking longer. Almost 2 hits. This is good. I like this one the most. Boom. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This is getting destroyed immediately. This takes 2 hits to get destroyed. We need a cluster on this thing. We might have to do that later. What is the purpose of the game? So, game development is a lot of things. One of the things in game development, so you have the technical part, and then you have the art part. And what I do is both. So I do technical art, and I'm learning that skill. So I'm bringing the logic to make artwork, right? So I'm making any mesh, any object, any 3D object in this game shatter. Thanks for your question, by the way. And we're creating a tool to make that happen and to make it look different from each one to the other. And we just created that tool now where we shoot at it and it breaks. just for presentation purposes. I hope this answers your question. Thanks for asking. Thanks for dropping by too. Appreciate it. Good. Let's go into the actual thing here. I actually never expected people on TikTok to join, but hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for joining. Follow if you haven't yet, because more is coming for sure. Oh, I understand. Okay, sure. Don't worry about it. Absolutely. If you have any other questions, just do ask. Would love to answer your questions. Okay, so let's see. What did we do here? That's a lot of damage. Threshold. That should work. Freaking hell. Let me try to think a little bit. Okay, we need some anchoring on this thing just to see if it would stay where it is or where it's supposed to be, and if it would change. So we'll go to fracture mode. It does have anchors. That's funny. Okay, let's add more. Let's add more anchors. Why is it shattering in the beginning? Ah, wait, I think I know. That is maybe the result of the collision being affecting it so much. So yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do and replace our we're gonna throw all of our work in the trash basically. So it's fine. That's part of it. Fracture, good. Let's go back to selection mode, save all, and we'll go back to Houdini, and Houdini will tell us what to do, my friends. Okay, so let's remove this, what we've made here, instead of putting, let's bypass it actually. Let's take those operations, bypass them. Tschüss, goodbye. Let's add a transform centroid, from centroid. Okay, and hook that up here. And hook that up here. Good. And this one, we should be able to give it a value of 0.9, something like this. This will take it way to... Trying to understand. Well, if he has it like this and it worked for him, it should work for me too, right? Theoretically, it should. But it's not the ultimate way to make this work, right? Because this is a way better way to work with this thing. Okay, let me delete it again. This is a better way. It's templated with this. W's. See, the difference is much better here. And this will create a very cool convex decomposition, which should create us... wait a second. Ah, that is the problem here. Okay. Well, look at that. We had no idea. That's pretty good to know. Okay. Well, we figured out a problem right on the spot. Then let's go with transform from centroid. Transform from centroid. Also, before that, let's try to delete some of those attributes. Maybe in the pursuit of that, we would get a better one here. Let's see. Detail attributes. Let's see if that would make anything. Let's make a star on all of them. Star, star, star. Not really. Didn't delete much. Okay, we're just gonna wait for it. Didn't delete much. Let's remove all of this. I'm just gonna wait for it. The normals, get that back again. Why are we getting this result? What have we missed? Should we have created some grouping, basically? And this grouping should have basically deleted the stuff. Extrude front, output back, group back. Okay, I think that is pretty good what we're doing right now. Okay, no, wait. Now it's getting really... Okay, that is pretty weird what's happening right now. Oh, wait, if I... This is pretty bad because I wanted it to do something entirely different. Let's try a revert right after that. So let's disable those. It's gonna take a long time. But yeah, we'll wait for it. No worries. I think the output back had created this weird result now. We're gonna wait for it. Waity. I've just followed. Someone followed. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Let's see. So don't output back. Output front, call it a group, extrude front. And if I delete one of them, it should work, right? So if I do group, let's see which group it is, this one. But why, if it's not visible, is it happening to begin with? I don't get it. Try to think about it. Anyway, we know it's not ideal what we're working, and I don't know how to fix it, honestly. Which makes the whole thing a bit more complex, but we will try one more thing. Let's go into extrude front, choose it. Then just enable the group itself. So which one is this? Is it the inside or the outside? It's the outside and it keeps the inside. Okay, let's try to delete that by blasting it. Just curious what's gonna happen. Boom. So we blasted that thing, but it also had blasted almost all of it. But hey, if this goes now into the convex decomposition, how would it look like? Okay, so we basically deleted the wrong parts, right? But this makes us go a step closer into the problem. So all what we have to do is delete the other part. So group and basically exclamation mark and blast whatever is not that group, which would not work. Oh wait, let's delete that one. We don't need a group, we just will blast it because it is already a group. Interesting. Let's wait for it. It's gonna work eventually. And by the way, I don't know if you're still here. You're not here, okay. But they left a follow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool from them. I really like that. Okay, so let's see what else is there. Let's go into the blast here. And let's basically tick that one, extrude front. And let's look into our convex decomposition, which should not do any oh wait, what the heck? How is it doing that? How is it doing that, dude? All right, blast, extrude front. Let's do an exclamation mark before it. Should take everything but the extrude front. And now we're getting that stupid result again. What do you do for a living? I used to work in the games industry and now basically lost my job. So I'm basically doing like a learning journey and documenting it with everybody on the internet. Thanks for joining it, by the way. And I'm uploading like the shorter version of my learning, and yeah. But I work in the games industry, or I used to, but yeah. My dream job is to do technical art stuff, which I feel quite passionate about. But it takes a lot of learning, and this is what we're documenting right now. So let's see, we have deleted everything but still it's not really working. Let's try to extrude the back, the side. I don't know what to do, so let's not go through it too much. Bypass. Fortunately. This sucks. Wait a second. If I bypassed everything. Oh, wow. Whoa. That's why. We don't need that, dude. Heck. That's why this was happening. Okay. Now don't bypass anything anymore. And keep me the blast without blasting anything. Back to it. And yeah, let's just see the merge itself. Get back here, my friend. All right, and now we should have that convex dealing with our collision in a better way. Yeah, that's the one we wanted, man. Cool, save. Let's save the node. Now it's worth looking into the Unreal again. What do you do, Ratandib, for a living? Nice to have you here. Okay, let's see. We're gonna think a little bit. Let's see. Dude, let me try to think here. Let me try to think here. Okay, so we will do this. Where are you from? Tell me where you're from. I'll tell where I'm from. Okay, so let's see. Let's rebuild this one. So we'll do that. We will re-import it. And we will rebuild this one. Right click, re-import. Or not rebuild that one, actually. Right? We can do it right there. Okay, I'm gonna pause the recording, let you know what happens. Rebuild done. Let's see if the new collision had worked. Fracture mode. Let's do some work on the fracture itself. Let's make some anchoring happening here. Get closer to it. Closer. Okay. I noticed now that we're getting weird artifacts. Okay, we'll check it later. We'll see if this is gonna work anyway. First, right click anchor all of those guys. Okay. Now we anchored them. I'm trying to understand why are we getting these weird artifacts. We might need even less, more like inside, more of it going inside of itself. Let's see if that would help making this work better. Because for now, I think it's gonna fight itself and it will shatter. And this will prove for me now if this thing is working or not. You are a good publisher. What do you mean, a good account or a good what do you mean by that? Okay. All right. All right, this looks better. Huh? Cool. Not so bad. Not so bad. Thanks for staying here for such a long time, my friend. Appreciate it. I see that I got a gem or something, a diamond. All right, that's pretty cool on TikTok. It's the second time I get one. I don't know what it means, but it's pretty cool. Yeah. All right, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do here? This had solved some problems. I like the current state, but what I don't enjoy is that we probably need more convex convex decomposition on this thing. Let's do a 0.01, which will be a lot of mesh here, but should give us a better result. Let's go 1.5 maybe. Less remeshing there. That's a super weird result. Let's do 1.2. Let's see. 1.2 there. Yeah, this looks pretty good, I would say. It's not so bad. Pretty good. Let's make a remesher again with less. Okay, so first of all, let's get pull extrude to do more results for us. So 0.3 maybe. How does that look like? Let's see. It's gonna shrink now. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Shrinking. That is exactly the type of result I wanted. Might be too much. Let's check our pull extrude again. There should be a setting where we could do... Alright, let's check if I change some of the settings here. What would happen? Nothing would happen. 0. Alright, my wife is calling. We'll be right back. I've changed a couple of things so far. I've done here. Put the pull extrude way back to the mesh. Then let it go into the VDB polygon stuff. Then check in the convex decomposition again. I feel like that's too less of a value. So let's go with the 0.017. What do you do? Let's see. First, is this what you're in right now is quite common. First, get to know what you're interested in. So what are you interested in? List those. Give me a list of those and I will tell you what to do. Okay, so save. Okay. Right click here, save node type. Good. And now we should re-import that here. And we should get rid of those results here. So let's re-import. Wait for it. Good. And we will just rebuild that one here. Rebuild and wait for it. And we can chat now for some more. Let's make a video out of this thing. I don't know what is this thing anyway. Now it's back. It's interesting. Huh? Funny. Okay. We'll see if this is gonna break. Gonna make a little video. Fine for me. All right. So just for marketing purposes, let's do an actual video of this work that we've done today. And so let's play. I can't play and record at the same time. Damn it. Okay, it doesn't matter. All right, so here we go. We should definitely change the debugger. Let's do that now before I wrap it up. Also do it later, the recording. Yeah, probably gonna do it later. It's fine. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for attending the stream. Whatever, if you haven't yet followed or whatever, subscribed or whatever, do it right now. I appreciate it a lot. This is the sixth week so far doing this stream. It's been exploding. Just like the results, it's been exploding. You get it? Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. Hopefully we can turn this stream into something bigger, to something where I could earn money with. If DoubleJump Academy is the course we're walking through and learning from, check them out. And if you're curious, click the link below and buy their stuff. I'll get a share from that. That supports me as well. And you get a nice course from that. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. And I see you after tomorrow, Friday. All right. Bye.